I'm Matt Sturdivant, District Wildlife Manager for GMU Unit 40 in Glade Park out of Area 7. So Unit 40 is an awesome unit. It is a limited unit for elk and deer. It is, in that sense, it is limited and the access is limited. So it's about a 70-30 split. 70% of it is private, 30% of it is public, which limits everyone's access to the hunting. During the archery muzzleloader seasons, I usually recommend hunting up at the higher elevations. That'd be the National Forest. There is one chunk of National Forest in GMU 40. It is about 7,000 acres. Those are typically the best area for your archery muzzleloader seasons for deer and elk. The deer usually and the elk will hang up high during those the hot summer months and the early fall. During the second and our first rifle season, the elk will start moving off down towards the oak brush, pinyon junipers. They're going to get pushed off. There is a ranching for wildlife hunting season that goes from September on, which pushes the elk off of the private lands, which does create opportunities for the public. But do remember there is a ranching for wildlife season. So you will be hearing gunshots during that time when you shouldn't be. During the second and third seasons, you're going to start seeing a little bit at lower elevations, the deer and the elk. You'll be seeing them in some of the low sagebrush countries. They're in that transition zone, moving to winter range, where it is a little more access. Second season for deer is a little harder because they're in that transition zone, which is a lot of private land. Third seasons usually is a little bit better just because they're lower elevations. But don't be discouraged by the second season in that sense. It can still be very good, but that's usually what I typically tell people. Ryan's Park for second and third seasons can be good. Granite Creek area, that access is very limited. You have to go through Utah to get to it. Usually vehicles can't access that country. It's usually ATV, OHV, anything like that. Smaller size trucks, Toyotas have been able to get back in there, but I typically tell people not to. Since the access is so limited, you need to have some type of GPS with an Onyx map or something that shows private ownership. It is very spotty in Unit 40, so you need to be able to navigate your way through because there is a lot of, you don't want to get yourself in a situation of trespassing up on GMU 40. Other than that, it's a great unit. You could see anything from high 200s to high 300s class bulls. So it's a great unit, but it does take quite a few points to draw that unit. So be prepared for it. It is rough country, canyonland country, so you need to be in good shape for it also. And acclimated for that high elevation. And wish you the best luck.